Welcome everyone, this is On Just Restart, and this is a very quick little discussion video, no crazy editing here, but I really want to talk about this. People have talked about this already. This isn't incredibly new information, but this is my perspective on it. I totally think that Banjo Kazooie are going to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as DLC. I'm extremely confident about it at this point, and I think that Minecraft Steve are not happening. I think it's Banjo and not Minecraft Steve. That's my stance, and I think it's really likely, and I'm going to explain why in this video. So yes, there will be some soft spoilers for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so if you do not want to see those spoilers, if you do not want to risk it, this is your warning. That said, I do not think the spoilers are really that big of a deal in terms of spoiling the game, but they are technically spoilers, so let me just go into it. There was data mined information for Smash Bros. That includes two different code or names that suggest actual spirits from rare IP. Jet Force Gemini and Blast Core. Why would there be rare spirits in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? No other form of Minecraft content or Microsoft content, just rare spirits. And when I say rare, I don't mean like their rarity, I mean the company Rare, the company that used to work for Nintendo, the company that created Banjo and Kazooie, the company that is now owned by Microsoft. If there's already some sort of data for rare IP in the game, but it doesn't seem to be playable or usable, it would suggest that maybe it's in preparation for DLC in the future. It could also mean that at one point they were considering some sort of rare content, but it had to be cut before the game actually came out. But the idea that there's actually rare content in the game suggests that yes, Nintendo has gotten the rights to rare content in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So if Nintendo has gotten the rights to get rare content in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that's a big deal because that opens the door for Banjo and Kazooie, and it does not open the door for Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve is not owned by Rare, and Minecraft Steve has been a big part of the rumors as of late. However, Minecraft Steve has kind of lost all hope from rumor territory as well, actually. And full disclaimer, I'm not saying Minecraft Steve would be a terrible character. He's a character, it's from a very popular game. I know a lot of people would like it. But I also think that the moveset potential for Minecraft Steve is a bit more on the simplistic side, and they could probably get away with just putting a Mii costume or something along those lines if they really wanted to represent Minecraft. But that said, from the rumor side of things, the ones that have been saying that Minecraft Steve would be in the game come from Vergaben and Hitagi. Now Hitagi's the one that's been saying that Minecraft Steve would be in the game, and apparently now the information they had was all fabricated. They really didn't know, and they said that. They were forthcoming about that. They're not trying to hide that. And that lines up with what Stealth said on Twitter, who is someone I know who has actual sources, who's not about the leaker information, but he did say that it's highly unlikely that anyone right now, aside from a very few select people high up in Nintendo, would know who the DLC characters are. So that makes sense. So basically, Hitagi doesn't actually have any real information on who the DLC characters are, so this whole argument about a Grand Blue Fantasy character or a Dragon Quest character or Minecraft Steve don't really hold too much water anymore. And Vergaben is just saying from his side that he still is adamant about there being Minecraft content, but he is saying that it's not a character, it's probably something more along the lines of a boss, which could be pretty cool. I think that could be really awesome. But the point is here is that there is actual proof of Nintendo getting the rights to rare content in Smash Bros. Ultimate, no proof of any other form of Minecraft or Microsoft content, and the rumors that were the ones that pretty much put Minecraft Steve into the conversation have all been completely debunked because the actual source of the rumors have debunked them themselves. So the odds of Banjo Kazooie have gone up dramatically, and the odds for Minecraft Steve have gone down dramatically. So I'm definitely way more on the side of Banjo Kazooie. I always have been, because it just kind of makes sense. Banjo Kazooie is the one with the history with Nintendo. He's kind of like one of those characters, just like King K. Rool and Ridley, very popular character, always high up in the polls. Sakurai at one point considered him to be a potential fighter for Smash Brothers. There have been so much merchandising going on lately with Microsoft in terms of Banjo Kazooie. People feel like it's leading up to something, maybe a new announcer for Banjo Kazooie, and actually a trademark was renewed for Banjo and Kazooie. And now we know that Nintendo has the rights to Banjo, well, not necessarily Banjo, but rare content in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And this also kind of brings it to the N64 Classic. Now, the N64 Classic technically was deconfirmed by Reggie recently, but myself, along with many others, feel that that is just your standard PR talk. A lot of PR talk can just not really be fully true, and a lot of times this happens because the company is not officially ready or prepared to actually announce something, and from the PR side of things, they may not actually have too much real information on that particular issue. But basically, Reggie said that the N64 Classic is not on the horizon. In my opinion, the horizon could just mean this fiscal year. So by March 2019, if Nintendo announces the N64 Classic, Reggie will technically not have lied, in my opinion, and they could do that. And I think that actually lines up pretty well with the way I kind of expect us to see the Smash Bros. DLC, because we know that on top of Piranha Plant, there's going to be 6 DLC characters added to the game. Piranha Plant and then the 5 are part of the actual Fighters Pass. Piranha Plant is coming out February 2019, and the actual Fighters Pass is expected to end and be completed by February 2020. So basically, I expect the first of these 6 characters, Piranha Plant, coming out February 2019, and then the final character of the Fighters Pass coming out in February 2020. So basically, we have a 1-year window where we're going to get 6 characters, so I expect each character to come out within about 2 months of each other. So then, that would put the next DLC character announcement or reveal or release to come out a couple months after Piranha Plant, be it April or May, right before summertime. Maybe that could be the time that they announce a rare pack that includes Banjo Kazooie, and that's also the time they release the N64 Classic, which is rumored to have rare content in the game, specifically Banjo and Kazooie as a game in there, which I think is kind of a necessity for what the N64 actually represented at the time. If you don't have any rare games on the N64 Classic, a lot of people would have a big problem with that, because to be frank, rare was a big part of the good games that came out on the N64 back in the day. So yeah, I think they at least need to get Banjo Kazooie in there, and I think they probably will, especially because the rumors support it, especially because the patents support it. It just makes so much sense. And when I say patents, I mean the N64 controller patent, and I also meant the recent trademark that was renewed for Banjo Kazooie. But yeah, guys, I think there's so much evidence in support of Banjo Kazooie making it in some way. I think it's happening. There is actual rare content in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate already. It may not be playable, but it's within the coding. Why would Nintendo do that? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, everyone. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.